Hello, welcome to the mod spotlight for Bushier flowers. So you can sort of already see some of this natural generation. White tulips, for instance. So I can place that down. And what it does is multiple flowers inside one block with different models and offsets. So let's try and sort of experiment with this a little bit if I can. So let's just get a singular flower. Let's start maybe with some alliums. It looks like they all come, if we just go to the actual thing for it, you can see it just literally just pluralizes it. I don't know if pluralize actually means what I think it means, but anyway, let's try an allium. All right, so you can't just place them down like that. You have to use bone meal. Let's see. Interesting. I got a 5 there. And you can see, yeah, it really does give randomized offsets even into the next block, which is kind of interesting. But that is actually on this block, though. Interesting. Let's try that again. Okay. So yeah, it lets you sort of just, you can choose, I guess, between the random variations. So there's a 3. Yeah, it looks like it only does one iteration. So for instance, I've got a 3 here. I've got like, looks like a 7 there. So there's the sort of variation. I imagine that these are probably close to the limits of the range. And let's take a look, also going to survival here. Let's take a look at the usage here. So this is going to make 2 dye. So yeah, anything else here? Not really. So it just adds an extra dye recipe for the multiple flowers. Try the daisy as well. Kind of interesting that it's not to do, and apparently these flowers also work with the bees. Now that this just happens to be bees around. But yeah, really interesting because it actually makes the flowers grouped together in such a way that is obviously quite a bit more natural than we've seen so far. All right, there is also some functionality, I believe, with dispensers. Let's take a look at that. Maybe take a button. What button do we have? A warped button? Why not? Dispensers duplicate vanilla flowers now like the double tool ones. Let's get some double tool in. We'll go for lilac. I guess I haven't done this enough to know, but I suppose this didn't work and now it will work. So a look. It sure does. All right. And then we also have, let's see, with the roses, the lily. Okay, also got some shear. Let's see what happens when we take the shears here. That looks like it says you get a bouquet from it. Maybe I'm using the wrong version. Oh, that's right. No, the only way to get, okay. So the bone meal, yeah. If you use the bone meal on the flowers, and then you just break these, yeah, you don't get this. So if you want to get this, you have to use shears, or also silk touch will work as well. I mean, and that's basically about it. There's a lot of world gen. I think there may be a newer version that has more of these, you know, the dense patches of flowers than other areas. I just went to, but yeah, it's pretty cool though. And that is based... Oh yeah, we've got some more here actually. I wonder if there used to be a thing with flowers that they would always spawn the same flower. You know what? Huh. That is interesting. Because this doesn't normally happen. This might be something that they've changed. This was something really cool, that the way that the flowers would actually spawn would all be in like a really, like, if you someone did a video years ago and it had all really cool patterns with the flowers, and they because you see now it looks like it's working properly. Basically, it's like, it's a case, if you can bow mill this block until it gets a flower in it and you constantly break it, you can do it with command blocks. Yeah, this works. This works. Let's see if it works just on something like this. Because if it works on this, okay, it didn't work there. So it works in some areas. It looks like it works in tulip areas. This like, what I'm trying to say is that this block, however many times you bow mill it, it will always spawn a white tulip, right? Just as a final point that I completely forgot to mention is the flower pots. If we take a flower pot, oh, well, actually, yeah, that's pretty cool. Actually, that is pretty cool how it works in the flower pot. I wonder if it's always like a randomized thing though on the flower pot. So there's 5 there, 3 there. Let's do yeah. So if I just take these particular 3 here, we could see also this stacking. Okay, no, it looks like this. Is that exactly the same? Yeah, that's exactly the same. So it looks like the model that gets put into the flower pots is always the same. Well, what can you do, right? But yeah, so that's basically going to... Let's just confirm that one more time. You could sort of confirm it anyway, like if I did this, if they were unique, they wouldn't stack like that. So that's how you can confirm that. And it'll always be the same. So yeah, that'll do for now. So thanks for watching.